Hello, and welcome to today's daily run. Looks like we're starting at the temple with our pockets full of berries, which is nice. So I'm just taking a look at the starting roster as usual. We have Sinistra, which is amazing, like Gotcha Matcha or Matcha Gotcha, whatever the name of the move is amazing. And right here I'm hatching some eggs, but nothing new. I already have all of these registered as starters, so yeah, let's just move on. Wimpod is also amazing because Golisopod is one of the strongest carries of daily runs, in my opinion. It follows a little bit in the same category as low kicks, like really fast, really strong. I mean, not really fast, but you know, first impression and Sucker Punch are amazing. Plus Swords Dance, yes, please. So yeah, they were pretty generous with the starting mods on this one. I appreciate it. So yeah, we're gonna go ahead and take the nugget for some cash. Chemical is also always a good option, but I don't want to stack up too many ghost types since I already caught a Ghastly and we have Sinistra. Plus, I accidentally killed it. I thought it might survive, but it didn't. So, well, fate chose for me on this one. So we are at the first trainer of the run. It has a Ghastly, it dies immediately. Pretty much Sinistra is so strong that even though some of the mons resist Gotcha, like they can't survive at all. So yeah, I can pretty much sweep this trainer with Sinistra, which is amazing. So I can get some levels on my weaker mon and maybe evolve them, and we are in fact having an evolution right here in Ghastly. I mean, now it's a Hunter, so pretty nice, pretty nice. It's gonna be my curse mon for the run. Eventually I'll get curse on it. I remember, like, pretty near to the final boss, but hey, better late than never. I am going to catch this Skorupi right here just because Dark type is always amazing, and Poison, it's fine. I mean, in some scenarios, some bosses like Xerneas and whatnot, they can, be helpful. I don't know. But I just caught it for the Dark typing, to be honest. And yeah, we have a double battle right here. Always annoying. Sinistra got taken down. I am going to be replacing Nidoqueen eventually just because the move pool sucks. Like, it doesn't have any decent moves other than like superpower, and everything's psychic or flying or ghost. So it's not seeing any screen time, to be honest, and I don't intend to let it have a lot either because it can't do anything. So yeah, even Windpot is doing more than Nidoqueen, which is a weird sentence at the very least, but yeah. Right here, I just got this Duskull just to, make my life a little easier. Oh, and by the way, here's another Gimmighoul if you killed the other one, but now I have a lot of ghost types and I don't really want it anymore. So, by the way, I do apologize for any traffic noises in the background. Some jerk is like going up and down the street with a loud ass crappy motorcycle, which honestly is driving me nuts. But anyway, here's the first boss of the run. It's Yamask. Nothing really that should be trouble or give you any kind of annoyance. It's just pretty much just hit it and it dies eventually. So yeah, also a decent curse mon if you want. I'd rather have Gengar eventually, hopefully, because it's very fast, so the chances are I will be able to outspeed and get a curse off if I do it early enough on the final battle. So yeah, now we are at the desert. I am going to try to catch these Earthworm for the steel typing. Silicobra, I like the ground typing, I like the mon, the design and the idea behind it, but its move pool is honestly very, very bad. So yeah, Earthworm is giving us a little bit of trouble, but we caught it. So nice ground immunity, it's always nice to have. And honestly, it's time for Nidoqueen to go. It's not doing anything, and I don't think I'll be able to fix the move pool in like the next floors, so it doesn't really make sense to me to carry for too long. So yeah, let's go ahead and keep moving. I teach Signal Beam to Zatu. I don't think I clicked that once, but it's an option now, so something nice, I guess. And yeah, Earthworm is gonna be able to get his first KO in Anorith, so way to go, Worm. We roll for the Scope Lens, which is always nice. I slapped that onto Windpod just because I know I'm probably gonna be using it eventually a lot when it evolves, so yeah, always nice. I catch this Cacnea, but just, for the to make my life easier, and I actually consider putting it on the team But I already have Dark, and I mean, I will have Dark when Skorupi evolves, and I already have an amazing Grass type, so I pass on that, and I teach Will-O-Wisp to Haunter just because. Here we have the second trainer of the run. This one is a little tough just because of my low HP Earthworm, my lack of ground typing. Nidoqueen is getting her vengeance right now, like, really? But anyway, I eventually get through these Magneton, like, with just pretty much, you know, smashing my head on it, and eventually dies, so yeah. We have our Golisopod right now, which is amazing because we're gonna go ahead and get first impression immediately, so yeah, I'm gonna be able to KO a lot of things in one hit, which is nice. So yeah, she also has a Coughing, but that's not really that much of a deal because I have Haunter, so it can't explode on me. I mean, it can, but it won't do anything. And it can poison me as well, so that's nice. And I actually rolled the Linking Cord really early on the run, which is nice because we now have a fully evolved Gengar pretty early, which is a pretty strong and fast mon, so I like that. I take the opportunity to heal off like a lot from this Sandslash and pretty much any ground types I see. And Golisopod also learns its first water type move, which is amazing. I revive Earthlore, and here is another Skorupi. If you passed on the last one, you can catch this one if you want to. It has battle armor as well, so always nice. And yeah, we grab some balls of greatness, and in case you missed the last Skorupi, there is another one right here, so you can go ahead and try to catch it if you want. This one also has battle armor, so that's nice. And we are approaching the first gym leader of the run, and I wonder who is it going to be. It's probably going to be something Brock. Like, I don't think Brock shows up here. I think he shows up at the cave, but maybe Gordy. I think it's Gordy actually. So yeah, let's see. This Sandaconda is giving me a stroke because it keeps using Dig, and it takes me longer to kill it. So yeah. Also, it survived, and thank God it didn't go for Dig again. But now I'm paralyzed on Golisopod. I'll try to fix that. I don't know if I can actually before the boss. I just go for Earthworm, and it is in fact Gordy. So yeah, first gym leader of the run. Things are pretty easy if you have Sinistra. Like, honestly, if you have also a water move for Colossal, would be nice because it kills everything actually. So it's a nice thing to have. I go for the Dig on Earthworm to get as much damage as I can. And then I go for the Bulldoze just to finish it off. Thank God that thing died. It's a menace, so... But other than this mon, you should not have trouble with the other mons Gordy has because they are kind of slow and easy to KO in 1 or 2 hits depending on your team. And my team is learning moves like crazy. Like, what? Right here, I'm kind of mad that Sinistra died, but he's just gonna go ahead and throw the poor Binnacle away, basically. So okay, that's fine by me. And Stonejourner is kind of annoying as well, but you know, he has really poor special defense, so you can pretty much KO it with any kind of special move you have, really. Right here, I just went into Golisopod just for the loss, just to, you know, content, risk the paralysis, and yeah. I'm just kidding, by the way. I wasn't really paying that much attention, but I had a lot of mons on the background. So here we are at the ancient ruins, and we have a Hypno, but I do not want it, and I kill it. So I already have the Psychic type on Xatu, and you know me, I love a Johto mon, so I'm pretty sure I'm just gonna go ahead and take this to the final boss. And Skorupi is close to evolving. I think it evolves at level 40, so we're looking pretty good. Our team is looking pretty unconventional, I would say, but strong nonetheless. What matters is getting through everything and getting our vouchers. So yeah, thank God this Wobbuffet went for like Splash or something. I didn't have to worry that much about like Destiny Bond or Counter or Miracle. And hey, we have a Drapion now, so things should be even better now we have a Dark type at the Ancient Ruins, because like half the things in here are Psychic type, I think. Maybe everything we've seen is Psychic so far, I don't know. But we're approaching the next gym leader, the next trainer battle of the run. We grabbed some balls just because. And honestly, Weezing, I'm not really scared of it. But I switched into Earthworm just to make it, you know, easier Also, I resist as opposed of being neutral to fairy typing, which is nice. Gengar wants to learn Dark Pulse, and honestly, Shadow Punch is trash on it, so I just go ahead and switch that around, finish off the Weezing. I grab Iron Tail on Earthworm just because, you know, higher base power move, it might come in handy sometimes. In fact, I go for it immediately. It doesn't KO, but it does a bunch of damage, which is nice. I end up like pretty much almost dying to this Zatsu, but it's fine. It's fine. Things are working out generally good on the run, so this shouldn't be a problem. And also, yeah, we are continuing to see a lot of Psychic types. So a Dark type will help you get through this pretty easily. Like Drapion just doesn't care, really. Also, Golisopod is amazing here as well. But, you know, Drapion is immune, so even better not to have to worry that much about healing, as he grabs the Super Potion to heal. But anyway, here's a Tinkaton and a Hypno. Obviously don't want the Hypno, I killed like 87 of these things already. But the Tinkaton is calling to me, like it's Fairy and Steel. So I'm gonna catch this. I don't exactly know what I replaced it with. I don't know if Earthworm or another Mon, but we'll see in a bit. I'm pretty sure Earthworm goes after I catch this, which is, you know, Tinkaton is always a nice addition to the team. So yeah, I take a bit of time to analyze it. You know, all those 3 seconds I took to analyze it, but yeah. Anyway, here's the second gym leader of the run is Liza. So pretty nice addition in Tinkaton, and it dies immediately because that's how life works, kids. Anyway, we have first impression, so it's gonna be fine, I believe. She just keeps switching around, which is amazing for me because Golisopod is tanky enough to, you know, survive a hit and dish out some damage back. And it pretty much kills her entire team, so that's amazing. I think it might actually die. Yeah, it dies right here, and I finish it off with Drapion, but it's, you know, it's amazing. It was pretty chill, like this run in general. Not having a lot of trouble with it, so things should be fine if you're following the same route I took and, you know, building a similar team, or at least with similar typings, or at least a very diverse team. You will be fine, because yeah, that's the way things are. And we are at the mountains now, and an Aggron is always a nice addition to any team as well. Well, I already caught the Tinkaton, and I think Fairy type is very valuable because a lot of legendaries are also Dragon typing, so it's nice to have the immunity. Also, I can smack some Skitters now. I take the Mushroom to finally teach Gengar Curse because it's pretty much the only reason it is in here, since I have Sinistcha, and it doesn't learn any decent Poison type moves by level up. So yeah, it had Acid, so I will take Crunch over Night Slash. I was just checking out to see if it had Sniper or Battle Armor, so since it doesn't have Sniper, I just go ahead and replace Night Slash with Crunch, and I am debating on Dazzling Gleam, but I already have the Fire typing, so I grabbed the Master Ball. I don't really know if I'm gonna be using that, honestly. I do tend to roll a little bit of Master Balls on these runs, but honestly, there's pretty much never anything decent. I think we used like a Tapu Koko recently, but other than that, they never give like a decent thing to catch with that, so it might help you in a bind if you have low HP and the mount is really strong or bulky or something. If it's wild, I mean, of course, not the boss or any trainer battles. But anyway, here's the trainer. This dude only has fighting types, so Zatsu is gonna be having a pretty chill time right here, so any kind of strong psychic type you have will be fine here. And yeah, grab the nugget for a little bit of money. Here's a Dark Bird, don't want to mess with it, so I just go ahead and go into Drapion. It misses its attack, thankfully, which is nice. And yeah, I don't know if I'm gonna be using the Mushroom. I'm gonna be checking around for something. Maybe, oh yeah, I do grab Sucker Punch on Golisopod, which is one of the 2 reasons I love it. The other one being first impression, of course. But yeah, we are approaching the boss on floor 40. So, oh, I'd never take the DNA splicers because I always get myself wrapped up, like something bad happens in a situation in which if I hadn't merged the mons, I would have been fine, and I end up losing a lot of runs, so I don't like that. And one last look at the mushroom, but I don't think I'll be needing anything, so I take the nugget. Here's the Firo. Honestly, that thing hits a little bit hard, but thank god it just went for wing attack and not drill pack. And yeah, I take Earthquake on Drapion because I already have the bug typing on Golisopod. So here we are at the final gym leader of the run. It's Winona. And honestly, I feel a little bad for her because, I don't know, I just got through this pretty easily. I never really felt like I was in any trouble. I have fast mons that hit hard, so that's what she said? Not really though. Anyway, she has an Altaria and she just keeps going for Sky Attack. Honestly, I tried to resist it and dish it out something in return, but it just died to a crit. So I just switch back into Gengar and finish it off with 2 Shadow Walls and keep Shadow Walling everything. Honestly, I think Gengar does pretty much of all the heavy lifting on this battle. It will die right here, I think. Yeah, but pretty much killed everything. Like, we can chalk that up to Gengar MVP for this battle. Golisopod, as always, just comes to sweep the rest, and Winona is down. We are going to go to the volcano on this one, just because I feel a little bit more confident. I know some weird stuff happens in space, but it might also have some sort of legendary or something. If you went to the space route, please let me know if there's something interesting over there, because I did not, so yeah. Rolling for items, looking for something decent, and I died, so that happened. And yeah, usually just going to Gengar and Shadow Ball twice, you can kill pretty much everything. The sun finally faded, so I can revive back my Golisopod and actually do some work with water moves, because it was, kind of sad. But now it's one-shotting things, so that's always nice. I grabbed the Balloon Berry just because I always like to have it on a physical attacker, and oh my god, my dog is staring at me so intensely right now. But anyway, here's the last trainer of the run. It's a random dude, it has a Glaceon. It would be trouble, but it missed its moves, I think, or it didn't really hit me as hard, so the other one I can just one-shot with Golisopod. Take the Relic Gold. Here's a Growlithe, which I found it interesting they chose to be a Growlithe, not an Arcanine at floor 46, but okay. Still weird though. Anyway, there was a Magmar if you're interested in that, and a Neutral Mint is always nice, but I went for the healing items because, can't win if you're dead. Final one is a Hitmore. It dies in one hit to Liquidation, so I check again for the Dazzling, but I think I just end up going for the potion anyway. So yeah, I don't know why I even keep confused right. I'm not gonna be using that, but anyway. Here's the boss, it's Darkrai. Would be nice to have the thing, but first impression pretty much kills it in one hit almost. And I'm just gonna go ahead and I tried to bait the Sucker Punch because I thought I was still faster, but Golisopod is gonna take it down to 1 bar. It's gonna go down, but I have a lot of mons, so something's gonna be able to kill it, and Tinkaton finish it off with Gigaton Hammer. So thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys tomorrow for tomorrow's daily run. Bye bye!